Okay, day one. Remember, on day one, you are writing an outline. So the first thing you're going to do is open up Microsoft Word. Come down to the Start menu, click Microsoft Word, and wait. Be patient. While we're waiting, let's take a look at the prompt. It says weather can be unpredictable at times. Before you begin writing, think about different kinds of weather you've experienced. Now write a story about a day with bad weather. The paragraph should begin with transition words such as first, next, after that, last, blah, blah, blah. We click on a blank document and we're writing an outline so that we can organize our ideas before we begin writing. Something I want you to think about is do not get stuck because you don't have the best ideas. The whole point of this whole entire thing is to write and to show what you can do while you write. So if you don't have the best ideas, that's okay. Write the ideas you do have, and then I'm going to whisper this part. Understand that I'm not measuring how much truth you're telling. I'm just measuring whether you can write or not and improve your writing. So if there's a little detail that's not perfect and not 100% the truth, I don't know that. Back to writing an outline. You can write about a bad storm, you can write about a hurricane, you can write about even just a windy day that kind of freaked you out a little bit. I'm going to write about the hurricanes that happened when I was in college. So I'm choosing to start with an introduction. You can just start your story with first this happened. Then after that, I'm going to talk about the actual storm. I'm going to talk about the aftermath, and then I'm going to talk about school being canceled. Oh, and then conclusion. 3 body paragraphs and a conclusion. All right, so you highlight the whole thing with your mouse and then come up to the top to pick your numbering right here. I like this one. Okay, so remember, I think I want to do press enter and then tab for your details. Onomatopoeia. A really cool opening and grab everyone's attention. So for the actual storm, press enter and then tab for your details. Tabs on your keyboard on the left-hand side, kind of underneath the number 1. Let's see, there were lots of storms, lots of hurricanes. It was back in like 2005. So we would get over one and then have to get ready for another. Lots of supply buying, yard things in other yards. Bad rain, destroyed carport. School, no, I'll talk about that later. Dun, dun, dun. And then I actually got to work at grocery for a couple of them, which was fun. The aftermath, frenzy at grocery store, clean up yard, get ready for next one. Let's see here. Frenzy at grocery store, clean up yard, get ready for next one. Oh, no electricity was a big one. Electricity, no AC. All right. Now, school being canceled multiple times. Interning, working for mom's daycare. Kids were nuts that year. And then I think that's it. Conclusion. I think I want to keep on that onomatopoeia train. I don't know if I spelled that right. Nope. Right click. Pick the right one. Okay. So we want to go to File, come down to Save As, and then we want to make a folder to save this in. So we're going to go Computer. And if you have a folder to save it in, then you would choose that folder. But we're going to pretend like we don't. Then I pick Desktop. If Desktop's not on your list, you can click Browse. We always save it on the desktop. The desktop is that wonderful screen where your wallpaper is when you first log in. It has all your little shortcuts and your icons and stuff. I like the desktop because it's accessible. So I can open up my essays first thing when I first turn on my computer. So this says Documents. So it didn't even, oh, because I clicked Browse. That's right. So we want to choose Desktop. Donde está Desktop? Libraries. You could choose Documents as well. That's another place you're allowed to choose. Let's try Computer. Drop down from Computer, and then we choose Desktop right there. Goof. To add a folder to your desktop, you come over here in the white space, you right-click, and then once the choice comes up, you move your mouse down to New, and you click New Folder. Got it. New Folder. You're going to click on Folder, and then you have to name your folder. I call it Essays because that's the most helpful.